James Foster,
Yeah.
Revolution Bike Park. Are you ready for your 10 quickfire questions? We're talking about biking on the internet with session media.
I think so, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Because we're beyond the point of no return now. First of all, from Jessica Hamlet, 9. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much weight have you put on in lockdown? Laughing smiley face.
What was the name again?
Jessica Hamlet, 9.
That's Sasha's mate.
Oh, right.
I've put on loads I've put on, like I say, I've been chilling and not stressing, so I've put loads of weight on. I'm actually weighing more now than I ever have done in my entire life. So, yeah, about a stone and a half or something, I think.
That's quite a lot, actually. That's interesting.
Yeah, we spend my week walking up and down that hill, so it's hard to keep weight on, really. So just take it easy a bit, and feel loads better for it.
So question 2 is from Dave Bentham. He said, do you have any plans for reopening?
Not immediately, no. I mean, we don't have any idea when we are going to reopen, but one thing for sure is we will reopen at some point. There's we're too far into this to let something like this stop us, so sooner or later we'll reopen.
Question 3 from Robbo Arthur. When you gonna build a loop-de-loop?
A loop-de-loop? I don't know how we would. I mean, we don't really build stuff out of wood, so you'd have to build something like that out of wood. Could you build it out of dirt? Probably somehow.
You could do like an open loop.
Plans. You could maybe do it if you built like shuttering for it and then packed it all first and stuff like that. But it'd be so much work for just a loop-the-loop, wouldn't it?
Maybe you could say to Robin that if he's happy to come and build it, then
come down. We'll try and build one in Quarry if you want.
I think we're on question 4. Question 4 from R. Wolkden 86. Is Revs only for experienced riders, or does it have everything?
I wouldn't. You've got to be able to ride a bike, but I don't think you've got to be as good as what everyone makes out. You've got to be to come here. If you come here and just take your time and just go and have a look around, you're going to have a good day. So it's not the kind of place that if you've just got a bike and never really been anywhere to come. But if you've been to other bike parks and had a good time, I don't see why there's any reason why you wouldn't have a good time here. So just come and try it. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, I can absolutely attest to the fact that you don't have to be a good cyclist, or like, you don't have to be good to have a good time there.
You're not that bad, Pete. Oh yeah.
Yeah, well,
We'll see, innit?
See him on a jump bike, mate. Absolutely sounds.
Should see me on it. Great dodger.
I can't wait. Just like my jump building skills, eh?
Yeah.
Right. Question. I think we're on question 5. Are there plans? Oh, this is from Rowan Shepherd, MTB. Are there any plans for building anything new on the current trails?
Well, like I said earlier, we're always changing bits. So as soon as the trail crew are back, we'll be back up on the hill building. So I think that's one of the things that does keep people coming back here is that there are, there's always changes. Whether they're little or big, there's always something new or something that you haven't done that you want to try. And I think it just keeps people coming back. So, like I say, everything's changing all the time. It's the downhill bike trails, aren't they? So they naturally change themselves, and we just help them along the way to a certain degree.
Right. So, question 6, I think question 6. This one is from Anonymous. How often do you get to ride the tracks?
Like now I don't work weekends. I'm able to use the uplift and get to ride more. Have a ride with all the boys, but mainly we just kind of ride on the weekends now. So probably ride the park like 6 or 7 times a month, maybe. And then I've out on my e-bike quite a lot, and now obviously we've got a pump track to mess around on as well. So a lot of time riding, if you know what I mean.
Right. Judd I. It's not Judy. It's not spelt Judy. It's Judd I.
Judd I.
Judd I. Yeah. How do you manage the stoke?
What do I manage it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. What the stoke of me or other people or
I don't know. I didn't know whether they were talking like whether this was like a reference to people from Stoke. You know, something to do with the people that I don't know. It's probably how do you deal with being so happy that you have a bike park? I don't know.
It's good. It's amazing, like the position we're in and stuff. But like we chatted about earlier, there's downsides to everything, isn't there? So there's a big toll on yourself running a place like this. Over the years, kind of thing. Now we are lucky now that we've got staff that the business can afford staff that it can take some of the weight off our shoulders. We're just about to employ like a new manager who's going to literally run the whole place under me and my brother, and he'll be starting as soon as we're back up and running, which will make mine and my brother's lives easier. I love riding the place with my mates and having my mates down, and it's best place on earth sometimes, but also there's been bad times as well.
Well, it sounds like, and you can stop me if I'm wrong, that the Stoke is managed by, efficient human resources and admin.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. And, we're legit by riding our bikes and, ripping it up with our mates. That's what gets us stoked.
There's no names with these ones. I think we're on question 7.
Yeah.
So, which is your favourite track?
My favourite track on the hill is either Poo Pipe or Ginger Bobcat.
Oh,
Probably
really?
Ginger Bobcat now.
Why is that?
I'd say, yeah. It's just the kind of stuff I like riding. I like the more techie downhill stuff. I like riding jumps and stuff, but I kind of get the most stoke out of the downhill stuff, So that's, I like, Poo Pipe and the Bobcat, I think. The rougher stuff, kind of stuff.
Question number 8. Question number 8. Do you get free stuff from companies?
No. I don't. Let me think. What's the only free thing I've ever got is a Rat gave us a V10 a few years ago because he knew I couldn't afford to buy a bike basically, and he's proper sound, so he sorted the bike out. I don't get anything free from anyone. I don't ask people for anything. No. No.
So simple answer to that one. No. Question 10, the big one, the one that everyone wants to know, and no, I didn't write this. How do you rate Session Media, so my jump building skills?
How can I put it into words, Pete, about how good it was?
I believe
if you ever need a job.
Your exact reaction on Instagram was, that looks well dodgy. So, I think we can sort of take it from that Dave and Danny's jobs are safe at the moment.
For the time being, they're safe, yeah. But no, anyone who's out in the woods building anything's got my respect, I reckon. So whether you're building stuff with machines like we are, or throwing some twigs on the floor with soil on top of it and riding over it, you're out there, you're doing something. You're out there doing it, so... and I'm not joking, mate. You should have seen the first jumps I ever built were so dodgy. It's one of the good things about trail building. It's always a learning experience. So you're gonna, I started off building little 1-foot jumps with like rocks in between them, which nearly were dodgy as hell to, 10 years later building stuff with machines and stuff. So, and you're still learning every day about how to do stuff better. So,
Absolutely.
I think that's why I love it so much.
James, thank you so much. I hope that has been 10 questions. And thank you for giving me such brilliant answers. And thank you for all of you for sending in the questions. I really appreciate it. Until next time, James, thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, cheers, Pete. All right, mate. Take it easy.
Thank you all so much for watching that interview with James. As you might have noticed, unfortunately, I lost the screen recording for the whole interview, which is why we only had one camera angle. But next time it will be better and I will have the screen recording all sorted. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. There will be lots more content coming out. And if you'd like to see me interview anyone else, please leave suggestions in the comments below. Any names will be considered. Thank you very much, and until next time, peace.